The Aberration in Cell 113. I've been a cleaner for 6 years, scrubbing away the aftermath of horrors on the association's containment floors. It's a thankless job. Blood and ichor don't wash out easily, and the smell clings no matter how hard you scrub. You learn not to dwell on what you see or on the wardens, who walk among us with an inhuman calm. That calm always feels like a mask, something forced over what lies deeper. And whatever that is, it's worse than anything I've ever had to clean. But Cell 113 is the one thing I can't forget. No one knows exactly what resides in 113. It's humanoid or close to it, surrounded by the strictest containment protocols, sealed behind layers of shielding, and cloaked in shadows that shift like they're alive. It doesn't scream or rage like the other things locked away here, it just exists. But the way it exists is worse. Most cleaners avoid its corridor, whispering rumors about it when supervisors aren't around. I was happy to stay away, too, until one day duty forced me there. The air near 113 was heavier, almost suffocating, and though the cell was silent, I felt utterly exposed. The shadows didn't just move, they reacted, almost like they were aware of me, shifting in ways that seemed intentional. I left shaken, my stomach turning in a way even the worst containment sites hadn't managed. That night, I stared at my ceiling, wide awake, feeling like those shadows had followed me home. The next day, I was assigned there again. This time, the shadows reached a little farther, moving in patterns that seemed deliberate. They stopped just shy of the containment line, as if testing something or someone. I tried to tell myself I was imagining it, that it was just a trick of the mind, but my legs felt like they might give out. And that was when the questions began. What was it? Why was it so heavily contained? Why did the wardens avoid it? I should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The thoughts festered, growing louder in my head until they drowned everything else out. I started lingering near the cell, watching the way the shadows stretched and swirled. It felt like they were watching back. Then, one day, the presence revealed itself. Not in words, but in truths it forced into my mind. Long ago, humanity cried out for salvation, not to gods, but to something older and unknowable. And something answered. It lifted us up, granting power, order, and safety, but not without a cost. The wardens are a product of that pact, both protectors and constant reminders of what looms beneath the surface of our fragile world. But Cell 113 is different. Its shadows told a greater truth: the pact was never meant to last. Humanity's salvation was temporary, a desperate delay of the inevitable. Whatever waits in the dark is patient, endless, and unstoppable. And now that I know, I can't stop seeing it. Now I know the stains I clean are only a prelude. Nothing here can ever truly be erased.